Hello students, welcome to our history class. In this class, we will discuss about the Indus Valley civilization. So in today's class, we will discuss some important points related to the Indus Valley civilization, like when Indus Valley civilization was discovered. Basically, who discovered Indus Valley civilization? This civilization is very important, or this topic is very important for any competitive exams. So let's start the topic, which is Indus Valley civilization. In this part one of Indus Valley civilization, firstly, we will discuss this Indus Valley civilization whole topic into two parts. In the part one, we will discuss the discovery and the chronology of Indus Valley civilization. Then we will discuss some features of the Indus Valley civilization. In discovery and chronology, we will discuss that who first discovered Indus Valley civilization, what was the chronology according to the archaeological survey, what was the major feature or what were the major feature of the Indus Valley civilization, like how people used to stay in this organization, basically in this civilization, what were the major basically tools they used. So all the feature of Indus Valley civilization we will also discuss. Then we will discuss some important sites. In this topic or in this slide, basically in important sites, we will discuss majorly 6 important sites of the Indus Valley civilization. Though Indus Valley civilization is spread till Pakistan, basically Afghanistan and India, but there are lots of sites, but majorly there are 6 sites which we have to completely basically understand. Then we will discuss that which river associated with Indus Valley civilization. Basically, this river is spread along the river of Indus, Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum, Ghaggar, Bhogwa. So we have to discuss all these important rivers which were associated to this civilization. Then in this slide, we will discuss 2 important sites like Harappa and Mohanjodaro. Rest 4 slides we will discuss, or 4 important sites we will discuss in next part. So let's start the session. The images used in our site deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property right of the original creator and owner of these images. If you are the owner of any of the image used in this deck and have any concern or issue, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So in this topic, first we will discuss the discovery and chronology of Indus Valley civilization. The civilization was first discovered in 1920s when archaeological began excavation at Harappa in present-day Pakistan and Mohenjo-daro in Pakistan Sindh provinces. So basically, especially in 1921, there was an archaeological team member known as Dayaram Sahani, who firstly in 1921 discovered the Harappan site. I'm not talking about the Harappan civilization. This whole Indus Valley civilization is known as the Harappan civilization. Why? Because the first site or the first known or discovered site was Harappa. So on the name of Harappa, this civilization is known as the Harappan civilization. So I am talking about the particular Harappa site. So in first, the Harappa site was discovered by Dayaram Sahani in 1921 AD. That's why here it is mentioned that this civilization was first discovered in 1920s. And the first excavation was started in Harappa, which is the part of Pakistan at present, but that time the Harappa was the part of India. And laterly, after 1 year when we discovered Harappa, the Mohenjo-daro was also discovered or excavated by R.D. Banerjee in 1922. Clear? So who discovered Indus Valley civilization? Dayaram Sahani discovered Indus Valley civilization. And when was Indus Valley civilization discovered? It was discovered in 1921 AD. At present, where is basically Harappan site? The Harappan site is in Pakistan, as well as Mohenjo-daro is in Pakistan, the Sindh province of Pakistan. Now let's understand the chronology of Indus Valley civilization. As it is not clear basically the specific date of the Indus Valley civilization, although the roughly date is it was started around 2600 BC and ended around 1750 BC. Clear, but its peak period is considered around 2500 BC to 1900 BC. So this civilization basically or the time period or the chronology of civilization was 26 to 1750, but the peak point was around 2500 to 1900 BC. Clear? So discovery and chronology. Okay. As I told you, this civilization is also known as Harappan civilization. This civilization is also known as Indus Valley civilization, and this civilization is also known as, or this whole period between 2600 to 1750 BC is known as the Bronze Age. So there is a specific reason why this civilization is known as Harappa, Indus Valley civilization, or Bronze Age. So let's discuss one by one why this civilization is known as Harappan civilization. As I told you, the first excavation or the first discovery was started in Harappa site, which is the part of Pakistan, as this civilization first found in Harappa. That's why this civilization were known as or basically the civilization name declared as Harappa. This name was declared by archaeological head John Marshall. Laterly, when basically excavation started around Indus River, so this site was also, or this civilization was also spread in Mohanjodaro, in Chandrahudro, and Lothal, basically along the bank of Indus River. So in 1925, officially, John Marshall declared this civilization as a Indus Valley civilization. So firstly, this civilization was declared as a Harappan, as first excavation was started in Harappa. But when this civilization was found on basically nearby the Indus River in 1925, this date is very important. In 1925, this civilization was declared as a Indus Valley civilization. Now I told you this whole period between 2600 to 1750 BC is known as the Bronze Age. Why this specific period is known as the Bronze Age? Because between 26 to 1750, or we can say the bronze metal, which is made by copper and tin, is made by, or we can say discovered by, only Indus Valley civilization people. That's why this period is known as the Bronze Age. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the feature of the Indus Valley civilization. When basically we discover Indus Valley civilization, we found basically major potteries, metallurgies, advanced techniques, modern toilets, swimming pools. So these peoples, or the people of Indus Valley civilization, used or swimming pool, they used to make potteries, they used to make seals. So these are the feature of Indus Valley civilization. This civilization was very modern, we can say a well-established civilization. So here we will discuss one by one what were the feature of Indus Valley civilization. So the first feature is urban planning. So basically there were towns, villages were not during the time of Indus Valley civilization. Cities were meticulously planned with grid-like streets and advanced drainage system. So there was a proper drainage system, there was a grid system, the roads were basically cut each other at 90 degrees. So there were proper urban planning. So this civilization was established with a proper planning. Next, advanced technologies. They were skilled in metallurgies, potteries, and had advanced techniques in seal making. Next is trade. The people of Indus Valley civilization used to trade with Mesopotamia, Afghanistan, and some Gulf region. How we know that these people used to basically trade with Mesopotamia, Afghanistan, and Gulf region? So during excavation or during discovery from a different sites, especially in Lothal, as Lothal is known as the Manchester of Indus Valley civilization, we found some Persian basically seals, some seals used in Afghanistan, and we also found some Nile River civilization seals in this civilization. So we assume that this civilization used to trade with these Mesopotamia, Afghanistan, and Gulf region civilization. Next, writing pattern. The Indus script remain undeciphered, as we are still now, till now, not able to discover the meaning of the basically script of Indus Valley civilization, but we know that they used Bustrofedronski, which used to write in right to left, and basically the script they used was in a pictorial form, not a numerical form. But some numerical seals suggest a sophisticated writing system. Clear? Art and craft. During Indus Valley civilization, or basically Indus Valley civilization, is known as its terracotta art, pottery art, and some distinctive jewelries. So known for intricate terracotta figurines, potteries with unique motifs, and distinctive jewelries. Next is important sites. As I told you, basically this civilization was spread. You can say that, or you can see that this civilization was spread around this region of India, Pakistan, and some part of Afghanistan also. So, but there are total 6 important sites which we have to basically learn or understand. So, in this slide or in this session, we will discuss some important point related to the Harappa. So, Harappa was the one of the important sites of Indus Valley civilization, which is now present day in Pakistan. The second site is Mohanjodaro, which is also the part of Pakistan now. The third is Lothal. Lothal is in Gujarat. The fourth site is Dholavira. It is also in Gujarat. The fifth site is Kalibangan, which is in Rajasthan. And the sixth site is Rakhigadi, which is basically located in Haryana, Haryana, India. Clear? So these are the important sites which are associated to Indus Valley civilization. Although some other sites are Banavali, Chandhudro were some important other sites, but these sites, 6 sites are very important. So clear? So Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Lothal, Dholavira, Kalibangan, and Rakhigadi are the major important sites of Indus Valley civilization. Next, we have to understand Harappa, Mohenjo-daro. So Harappa was discovered in 1921 by Dayaram Sahni. So this is the overview of these sites. These specifically 6 sites. So as I told you, this civilization was discovered by Dayaram Sahni. Why I'm saying this? Because the first excavation was started in Harappa. So in 1921, the Harappan site was discovered by Dayaram Sahni in 1921. At present, it is located in Punjab, Pakistan. It's a part of Pakistan on the bank of Ravi River. So this is also very important. Sometime examiner can directly ask that Harappan site of Indus Valley civilization is situated on the bank of which river? So Harappa is situated on the bank of Ravi River. The second site is Mohenjo-daro, most important site, also the largest site of Indus Valley civilization. There are 2 types of question. First, largest Indus Valley civilization overall is Mohenjo-daro, and largest Indus Valley site in India is Rakhigadi. So Mohenjo-daro, after Harappa, the Mohenjo-daro was discovered by R.D. Banerjee in 1922. It is situated in Sindh, Pakistan, near the bank of Indus River. So Harappa on the bank of Ravi River and Mohenjo-daro on the bank of Indus River. Next is Lothal. In 1954, the Lothal was discovered by S. Rangnath Rao, known as S.R. Rao. So Lothal is in Gujarat, near the Gulf of Khambat, and it is basically near the Bhogwa or Luni River. The Lothal discovered in 1954 by S. Rangnath Rao. And where Lothal is located? Lothal is located in Gujarat. You can say this is the part of Gujarat. This is Gulf of Khambat. So near Gulf of Khambat, the Lothal is located. The fourth important site is Dholavira. Dholavira is discovered by Jagatpati Joshi, J.P. Joshi in 1967 and 1968. And it is located in Gujarat, India, on the island of Khadir in the Kutch district. Clear? So Lothal is also in Gujarat. And Dholavira is also in Gujarat. The fifth important site is Kalibangan. Kalibangan known as the Black Bengals because we found some mirror Black Bengals. So this slide is basically renamed on the name of Black Bengals. Kalibangan. Kalibangan means black, Kali means black, Bangans means Bengals. So this site was discovered in 1953-54 by A. Ghosh, Amlanand Ghosh. Presently, Kalibangan is situated in Rajasthan along the bank of Ghaggar Hakra River. Previously, this river was also known as the Saraswati River. And the sixth important site and the largest site of Indus Valley civilization in India is Rakhi Gadi. So Rakhi Gadi was discovered in 19. Okay. So the Rakhi Gadi site, you can correct here, was discovered in around 1999 by Amlanand Amrendra Nath. It is located in Haryana, Hisar, along the bank of now dried Saraswati River. Clear? So these are the 6 important sites we have briefly discussed about it. Now, here are some rivers which are associated with the Indus Valley civilization. So some rivers are, so the Indus Valley civilization primarily flourished along the bank of Indus River and its tributaries such as the Ravi River, the Satluj River, Chenab, Jhelum and Saraswati. Although Saraswati was the most important river of Indus Valley civilization, according to some historians, when Saraswati River dried up, the Indus Valley civilization was also destroyed. So Saraswati River was the one of the major cause of the decline of Indus Valley civilization. Clear? Now let's discuss all the important sites one by one of Indus Valley civilization. As first Indus Valley civilization site which was discovered was Harappa. So we start this topic with Harappan site. So Harappa, as I told you, it was discovered by Dayaram Sahani in 1921 with the help of Sir John Marshall, who was the Director General of Archaeological Survey of India. Around 1861 or 62, the Archaeological Survey of India was established by British at that time, and the head of Archaeological Survey of India when Indus Valley civilization was discovered in 1921 was John Marshall. So Dayaram Sahni was one of the member of Archaeological Survey, so he discovered with the help of John Marshall in 1921. Location of the Indus Harappan site. The Harappa is located in the Punjab province of Pakistan, near the Ravi River or along with the bank of the Ravi River. And the exact coordinates are approximately 30°.37 north latitude to 72.52° east longitude. The longitude and latitude, basically division of the Harappan site is 30 to 37 north latitude to 72°52 east longitude. What are the significant of the Harappan site and what are the major significant of the Harappan site? As I told you, this was the first site of the Indus Valley civilization which was discovered. So Harappa is one of the major urban center of the Indus Valley civilization and is considered one of the 2 most prominent city along with the Mohanjodaro. So when we basically discuss Mohanjodaro, we will discuss that some important basically or the major important excavation are basically discovered in Mohenjo-daro. So the debate started that Mohenjo-daro was the capital of Indus Valley civilization. Some historical says that as we discovered first Harappan site for Indus Valley civilization, so we have to declare Harappa as a Indus Valley civilization capital. But laterly, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa both declare as the capital city of the Indus Valley civilization. So there are 2 capital of Indus Valley civilization. The first is Harappa and the second is Mohenjo-daro. So that's why it is mentioned that it is the one of the 2 most prominent city along with Mohenjo-daro. It provides significant insight into the urban planning, culture and lifestyle of the Harappan people. We also discover coffin burials here in Harappan site. We also discover some terracotta, basically toys in the Harappan site. Urban layout. First, you can understand there were a citadel system. In the whole, basically, Indus Valley civilization, all the sites have citadel system. What is the meaning of citadel system? Citadel means division of town between lower and upper town. But you have to remember 2 points related to the citadel. The Chandrahudro is the only site where there is no citadel system, and Dholavira is the only site where there have three citadel system: upper, middle, and lower. A part of Chandhudro and Dholavira, all the sites have citadel system. The sites are divided into two parts: the lower town and the upper town. So the city of Harappa was meticulously planned with a grid-like pattern of street indicated advanced urban planning and management. It had a sophisticated drainage system with well-built covered drainage running under the street, which is a hallmark of Harappan cities. So the drainage system of the Harappa site was well built, and there is a covered drainage which is running under the street. Structure and architecture: Harappa has a large, well-constructed building made of baked bricks. So it was one of the major feature of the Indus Valley civilization that these people used to basically used baked brick to make houses. These included residential complex, public bath, granaries, and possible administration or religious structure. The use of the standardized bricks are length into breadth into height is in the ratio of 1:4, suggest a high level of construction expertise. A notable find from the discovery of the famous dancing girl bronze figure is one of the notable found from Harappan civilization. Not site specifically. Trade and economy. The Harappa was a hub of trade with evidence of trade network extended to Mesopotamia, which is part of Iran now, Oman, and possibly beyond. The discovery of seal and sealing suggests a system of administration and trade, basically documentation of this site. Decline and abandonment. Like other Indus Valley civilization site, Harappa also faced a decline around 1900 BC. The reason for the decline are debated, and many include environmental factors such as change in river course or climate, as well as socio-political reasons such as internal conflict or invasion. So we are not able to basically found the actual reason of the decline of any site or whole Indus Valley civilization. So according to some historical, there were some economical factors like changes in environment and the direction of the river, as well as some socio-political reason were the main cause of the decline of Indus Valley civilization. Now current status: Harappa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and continue to be an active archaeological site of ongoing research and excavation. Also, it is a part of larger efforts to understand the Indus Valley civilization and its contribution to early urbanization and civilization. Now, the second most important site is Mohanjodaro, which is known as the main capital city of the Indus Valley civilization. After the discovery of Harappa, the Mohenjo-daro was discovered in 1922 by R.D. Banerjee, known as Rakhal Das Banerjee, who was an officer of the Archaeological Survey of India at that time. Location: the Mohenjo-daro is located in the Lakran district of Sindh, Pakistan, on the bank of Indus River, and the coordinates are 27.19 degree north latitude to 68.87 degree east longitude. What are the major significance of this Mohenjo-daro site? Mohenjo-daro is one of the largest and most prominent urban center of the Indus Valley civilization. And overall in Indus Valley civilization, Mohenjo-daro is the largest site. Its discovery and excavation provided crucial insight into the urban planning, architecture, and social structure of the Harappan civilization. Clear? Urban layout: Mohenjo-daro was a well-planned city with grid-like street pattern and organized neighborhood divided into blocks. Also, we found citadel system. Basically, this city is divided into two parts: the lower citadel and the upper citadel. And the lower citadel, basically, the Mohenjo-daro's lower citadel was fortified by the people of Indus Valley civilization. Structure and architecture: Mohenjo-daro has monumental structure made of baked bricks, including the Great Bath. We found a swimming pool which is known as the Great Bath, which is the largest public bathing area with steps leading down to the water and series of rooms surrounding it. We also found the great granary, the assembly halls and house of the wearing seas. We also found the basically a piece of wound cloth. We also found a dancing girl in bronze, a beard man. So most of basically this Mohenjo-daro site is known as the mold of death, as we found most of the basically skeleton in this slide also. Artifact and finds. Archaeological unearth a wealth of artifacts from Mohenjo-daro as pottery with unique design, terracotta figures, seals and sealing with inscriptions, copper and bronze tools, beads, and jewelry. This discovery on Mohenjo-daro seals, many of which depict animal and symbols, suggest a sophisticated system of administration, trade, and possibly ritualistic practices. Clear? Trade and economy. It was the hub of trade, also known as the major second Manchester of the Indus Valley civilization, as evidenced by its artifact and the discovery of seal that indicated trade connection with Mesopotamia and Persian Gulf region and other part of the Indian subcontinent. The city economy was likely based on the agriculture, and the major crop were wheat and barley. So the major crop of Indus Valley civilization were wheat and barley. And trade in, they also used to trade in various goods. And the barter system was the main basically currency of that time. Decline and abandonment, as we all know that the reason are debated. There are some ecological factors, changes in river pattern or climate, and there were some socio-political changes due to which the civilization in this specific site was declined. Current status, Mohenjo-daro is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and remain an active archaeological site of ongoing research and preservation efforts. It continued to be a significant site for understanding the Indus Valley civilization. Also, its contribution to early urbanization, governance, and cultural practice. Clear? So these are the important two sites we have discovered. We have discussed. Now I hope you like this session. Thank you.